Yes.
And then you should accept.
Yes. So beautiful.
Cool. Stella, this is my video podcast. And I have you included in this because we know each other from Startup Central, as all of our guests do. But for the listeners out there, it's in English because you are a foreigner in Denmark.
Yes, and I would love to say thank you for inviting me here. I have no idea what we're going to do and talk about, but of course, entrepreneurship. This is an awesome topic.
It is the awesome topic. And we will talk about it because you and I have spent a lot of time both on the phone and on video calls and so on. And 100% we have a good chemistry between each other. So in case people feel that, it's because we have it. So, Stella, just a quick fly-in before we go into your business. Who are you, Stella, the person, not the business person?
As a person, well, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a person who always loved to be an entrepreneur. I had it from the beginning. I've always worked for myself and I had it in my heart. Yes, sometimes I did some collaborations for others and worked a little bit for others, but in my heart, I've been always entrepreneurial.
Cool. As I said before, you are a foreigner living in Denmark. Where did you come from? And thank God you came to Denmark.
Oh, thank you, Anas. I came actually from many countries. I've been born in Republic of Moldova, that is a neighbor country to Ukraine. And now there are many Ukrainians coming here with an entrepreneurial heart that want to do business here. That's actually awesome. I've been living in Italy. And now I'm happily married and living in the beautiful Denmark. And I absolutely love the culture. I love the business in Denmark, actually. I love the business mindset. And when you talked about actually the chemistry here, it's a business chemistry that you encounter here in Denmark because people have certain values and they want kind of not only to promote their own business, but they want a lot of greatness for the society. This is a part of the Danish culture. So yes, being a foreigner here, it is, but it's also great being a foreigner here.
And that is, I'm very happy to hear that. And one of the many other things that you said there that I'm very happy you said is that it's nice running a business in Denmark. Because for those who shouldn't be Danish speaking, Denmark have set a goal of becoming the world's best country as an entrepreneur. That is water
Really?
on, yeah.
I love this. I love this. Yes, let's go for that.
It's the water on my mill in Denmark. Vand på min mølle, I think it will be, because this is so powerful, because that is what Startup Central is basically here for. We want to create more entrepreneurs. So,
and I
love
know, yes, Anas, sorry for interrupting. And I know your personal goal that you would love to see that actually every person becomes an entrepreneur, or every person who has it in the heart go tap into the intuition and become one. So you're awesome, and the objective and the goal of your soul and your company is actually awesome.
Thank you very much. But we should talk about you. But thank you.
Let's talk about me.
Of course, this is again a podcast from people involved in Startup Central at some level, and you are as well. So that is why I have you here. But I also have you on another reason, because what you do is, I'm pretty sure you will use the word, so I'll use it for you as well. Very powerful and very intuition for people. So please take it away. What is it that Stella do?
Well, Stella is working with ordinary people and entrepreneurs, helping them tap into the power of the subconscious mind, a very big and powerful mechanism they have inside in order to achieve their results. Because it seems that we all have this mechanism, the subconscious, that is bringing 97, 95% of all our results in life and in business as well. Because who is the person running, or who is running the business? A person. And who is running the person? The subconscious mind. So if there are blocks there, the business is stuck. As soon as we remove that blocks from the subconscious and we activate the power of it, the intuition, the power of the soul, things start moving. We are creating momentum. So I'm working with this fun thing, and I'm working in different industries, in different problems, because I'm working with people, and I'm telling them, your industry, your business, I have zero competence in that, but I have competences in the subconscious. And as soon as we address that, your business is moving. And it is. It always does.
That is for sure, because we just talked a little bit before we went live, and we actually used some of the time, so we moved into this. But we talked a little bit about the wave, because it. I'm pretty sure everyone out there some have at some point in their life felt that everything just goes like duck, 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 duck as we planned, and that is the momentum that we can feel that is luck. But what you do is basically programming, I will say, the brain to understand how to do it. Am I correct or not?
Yeah, exactly. The fun thing is that there are laws. So in this life, in our body, in our subconscious, and in the universe, there are mathematical laws like the law of gravity. There are exact laws, or yeah, all the laws. So in regards to creating momentum, there are very specific laws, and without knowing them, we have often went against them, and we created anti-momentum maybe, and we felt like stuck, or we felt that we were unlucky. And it has nothing to do with luck or unluck. It's just because we went against some laws of the subconscious and of this world. And as soon as we learn the laws, we learn the rules of the game, we start playing by the rules, and things start coming as we were talking to you about you, that things are just appearing and creating, and it's happening so fast. Again, why? Because we play by the rules. There is even a book called The Game of Life and How to Play It, and it has a little bit to do with this, but I love the concept. Life is a game, and there are rules. As soon as we respect them, things are working. Disrespect them, we pay for the consequences.
Of course, and that is basically laws of life, because if you don't follow the laws, police came. So it makes sense.
Exactly.
This is
Yeah.
just the subconscious police. You can
Yeah.
punish yourself. Cool. But Stella, you are a personal coach working with the subconscious mind. You are a mom, you are a wife. How long have you been, not been a wife or that, but been an entrepreneur? How
Uh,
when did you
you
get
know,
your first CVR number, if we can say it that way, to take it real Danish way?
yes, thank you, Hannes. I think I kind of been an entrepreneur from the beginning. And at the beginning, in Denmark, by the way, it's so easy peasy to do business in Denmark, because the first, I would say, 50,000 you can do and sell without the mom's registration. And I was testing some waters at the beginning, and then I registered my first company. And I don't know, was it 10, 15 years ago, like after the university, like exited the
Okay.
university and make a registration. And then I kind of was in a business, and then I closed it a period because I became mom and all that. And then I reopened it in a different form, because again, I was one of those who felt quite well my intuition, and my intuition said that I love being independent, working for myself, deciding my working hours and my clients. So in a form or other, I always been this spirit. And fortunately for me, I've heard my voice. And I know there are many others who have this. Maybe they lack the being brave to jump into it. But here come startup central, right? With all your suggestions, all your techniques, all your coaches, all your support. So those people who feel they have it inside, they can be brave enough to jump into that and live their lives, right? And not only open the bot, survive, profit, and make a salary out of that.
And that is the goal at the end of it, and that we actually can pay ourselves. Stella,
Yeah.
if you are doing me, by the way, amazing energy, by the way. But
Thank
if
you.
when you're looking at this, you in Denmark we have a lot of talk as well that we want more female entrepreneurs. That is like
Yes.
not a government goal, but almost there, because it's like not enough women. What could we do? Or in another way, maybe say, what should we not do for letting more females jump into this world? Because I have that is a theory, you can discharge it or not. I'm pretty sure the people actually believe in themselves enough. So what could be in the way? What should we do? How can we make it easier and create more powerful entrepreneurs like you?
Thank you, Hannes. Well, I would say, first of all, amazing question. Thank you. And yes, I love female entrepreneurs. And yes, I believe that all the ladies there who have it in their heart should be brave enough and just give it a try. And yes, I understand totally, completely that as a woman, as a lady, we are feeling responsible for the kids, for the husband. The first kid in the family is the husband, would say. So we're feeling responsible for a lot of things. And it feels that, okay, if I also need to jump into a business, and yes, we know at the beginning it requires some resources. We maybe feel that we need to compromise. But compromising, this is a mental paradigm. And paradigm, it means mental program where we have a deep belief system that in order to have a successful business, for example, we need to sacrifice something. So this is a cultural maybe paradigm that we still have, but I have a good news. And that is that we observe on the global level, when you go and you travel, there are these lounges for wealthy business people. Yeah. We observe a change there, because if for 10 years ago, these lounges were dominated primarily by males, now they are kind of 50-50, right? So now we see more ladies there. And that shows something about the business world is changing. Yeah. And the ladies are jumping in. So what can we do to support them? Well, to support their belief system, maybe. I think we're kind of on the way to do something about the belief system and the mindset, right?
I believe so as well. Actually, I have a fun fact from our members in Startup Central. We can actually see that the women who start a business is faster to become profitable.
Wow, I love this. Yes, ladies, we are rocking.
And that is for me, it's so funny because a lot of men is like, we need investment so we can grow and so, but you guys don't get it. And we can look at it and say,
we just roll our hands and go to work.
Exactly. And have you felt that you have been in the men's world or anything, or have you just went to it? Or tell me more.
Yes. You know what I observe? Because while working with ladies and men that have businesses, and I must say, I can still grow in that experience, but already from what I observed, is that there is something different in the mindset of a man and a woman. When I start working about the subconscious with a man, he's like, I know it, baby. I know all this stuff. And they don't jump immediately into the techniques, into all the exercises that we do. We go, therefore, sometimes their growth is a kind of a little bit slow at the beginning, the first month, until they kind of start trusting that Stella is telling truth and they need to jump into that. Latest, they are totally open. They're like, okay, let's do it. And they're jumping so deeply into it, leaving the ego behind, leaving the I know it baby behind. I know everything, my experiences. They're just jumping into that. Therefore, women's growth in regards to my experience is faster because they are just open to that. We're doing it well, ladies.
Yeah. But I also think that you are more receiving. You're also giving, but you're also receiving. So when I come with, let's say, something for you, you are receiving it, you are processing it maybe, and then deciding whether to do or not to do. And when I'm looking at what I do, and just as me and my two sons, it's like, okay, and then we just go. We don't process it, we don't do, we can do this and then just run very Neanderthal. That rock needs to be moved. Okay, we move it. but without actually thinking how, and could we do it easier, or could we break our back or
Okay,
something? We just do
okay,
it.
yeah, could be. It's also sad, but again, I don't know if this is a paradigm belief system that women are more detail oriented. So maybe they will make a little bit more research, will go a little bit deeper, and then make a decision from there. I don't know, but anyway, it seems there is a difference between the two, and it doesn't necessarily. When we talk about difference in genders, some people get kind of protective, saying, "Oh, we are equal." Well, yes, we are equal, but we're different, and it's beautiful,
Mm.
feminine energy, masculine energy, beautiful in their ways. So no, we're not offending anyone saying that we are different, but it is as it is in a beautiful way.
100%. Still, it's because people like you that we create more entrepreneurs, because telling what we do here is so important. But still, I would like to go back a little bit to you. You are now working with people. You have been an entrepreneur for around 13 years, if I remember correctly what you just said, with a little break because you got kids and then started again. And what is your process right now? What are we working with? What are we doing? Is I just had another talk with a very cool lady as well, called Disse. She was like, everything was just working as it is. Where are you in your journey right now? Is it something? Is it chaos? You're smiling so much, so I don't think there's any chaos. But where are we? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes. Well, I have different programs. I primarily now work only with coaching.
Mm.
If for some months ago I still had a second business that is intuitively closed, because by working with the subconscious, I received some messages, so I closed that. So I'm only in coaching now, and I'm coaching both ordinary people that want improvement in their, I don't know, stress level, health, relationships, work. Either I work with entrepreneurs, and when we
Mhm.
work with entrepreneurs, the biggest focus is to program things in regards to the business. We want movement in that direction, in direction of work, economy, business growth. And I work through different programs because while reprogramming the subconscious, in order to bring lasting results, we need a period of time. So I work at least 2 months with people. And what is exciting about what we're doing is that we are going to combine actually things together with your knowledge, and we are opening a new program where we are actually taking things from your experience, your in-hands experience, about mechanical and not only mechanical tools, yeah, and all the things about the funds and a lot of things about employing people. So we're taking that part together with a part of programming the subconscious and the laws and the intuition, and we're setting a new thing actually together. And so this is what I do. I work through different programs, different combinations, in order to help people achieve the results that they desire. And for me, what's important, it's not important the program, it's not important the way I teach. The important thing for me is to see person's result, because I think if my client is achieving the result, then this is my success. My client's success is my success, and the best advertising, right?
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. That is, once when I was a kid, my people got divorced, and not my people, my parents got divorced. They're also my people, but yeah,
Yeah.
they got divorced, and I was with a psychiatrist because I was handling it quite well, and they didn't understand why I would do so well about it. And my psychiatrist said that it's because he has a help gene. He really wants to help people, and I can hear that you have the same.
Wow. Yes, absolutely. That's my mission. We have very similar missions. Your
Yeah,
mission is just through entrepreneurship to bring joy to this world. And my mission is bring joy to this world through the mindset, through the
yeah,
subconscious. But it's kind of very similar, and we want the best for others. Yes.
100%. Stella, now you have a minute. And for those who are continuously listening to this podcast, and thank you for you guys, remember to follow it and like it and whatever. And please send a comment. They know that you now have a minute to promote yourself. 100%
really?
commercial. Yeah, you can go crazy. This is the last thing. You have a minute.
You know
So
what?
when you are ready, I will set the timer.
All
You don't
right.
have to use them. You don't have to use the minute, but you have a minute.
I will. How do you dare to say like, I will use it? Okay, go ahead.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes. So the message that I have, it's for you in regards to you, not in regards to coaching, not in regards to mindset, in regards to you jumping into your fears. Whatever they are, every time you're getting out of your comfort zone, you're growing. So listen to that soul power, listen to your intuition. And if you feel discomfort today to do something that your soul is calling, do that, right? Because getting out of the comfort zone, you're growing in such a powerful way. So this is my message for you. And whatever it is telling you to do, just do it. Listen to the intuition. That's so much me. Listening, talking, right? And as you know me, listen to your intuition. I always say that. Yes, this is my message for everybody. Yes.
Cool. Almost a minute. We had 7 seconds left. Stella,
Wow.
where
Wasn't it
do
the best
people...
promotion? Just promote people to listen to their intuition.
It's amazing. Stella, where do people find you?
All right. Yes. In WhatsApp, in Facebook, I'm gonna give them that telephone. The fun thing is, and I'm gonna tell you, it's kind of recently I'm working more with the social medias, but the funnest thing is that very, very successful coaches, they had no social media, no website. They were selling like crazy because of the results of their clients. So me neither. I don't have so much, but of course people can get in contact with me. And yeah, I'll be happy to send them my email and telephone number.
Cool. So people, you can in the show notes see a link to Stella's LinkedIn, and that way you can get in contact with her. Stella, thank you
And
so
with
much.
Anas, get in
And with
contact
me.
with Anas. He's
Ask
awesome.
me. Also me. Thank you. Connect with me. But Stella, thank you very much for being a part of this episode. And I wish you a good night. And this is Entrepreneurship 101. We are sitting here
Yes.
20 minutes to 9. This is amazing. This is perfect. Stella, I have the next episode coming up, and I'm so happy that I have an episode with you now. Have a nice evening.
Thank you. Thank you. You too, Anas. Thank you.